Hey guys, welcome back to Mac Farms. I figured we should start doing our video introductions here with the ocean in the background. So I've come down to this field across from the farm to do the introduction to this video. So today we're doing some hay down the road, and yeah, there's the ocean. Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to Mac Farms. We're live on location today, minus the live part I guess. We're down the road, starting to do our hay. My uncle is running the 6710 behind me with the mower on it. This is actually only the second field this year that he's mowed, so that should be interesting. But anyway, try to get a little bit of footage of him mowing, because I don't think I got hardly any footage of the mower in action from outside the tractor really. Or not mounted to the tractor anyway, so see what we can do there. And yeah, this will be a little bit more doing hay 2021. So this stuff, I think it goes without saying, is pretty, pretty far along. It's brown. This has never been cut this year. It'll be first cut technically, but I mean, got to get it off. It's only for the heifers anyway, so quality isn't super important. We're not trying to make milk off it or feeding horses or anything like that, just heifer feed. So make a few bales. Usually get 30 or 40 bales off this piece, so that all helps. We got about 130 bales done now. We don't do a whole lot of round bale hay. 130 bales done now, plus some left over, so this will be plenty to get us through the winter. Anyway, I guess we'll leave them to that. I ended up taking the fence out right here. You can see behind me. Maybe. Yes you can. The gate was up ahead here, and you used to have to drive off the road, then up and across along the fence, and then turning up there. And I just thought it'd be too much trouble with the length of the new mower, so I took the fence out there. Well, we're back here on the field we mowed the other day. It's I don't know, 3 days since. Dad was here yesterday and tedded it out, and he's raking it up today, and we're gonna bale it. Actually ended up cutting another piece too. I'll show you guys later. That's not gonna be ready today, maybe tomorrow. Has to be tedded out again. That stuff is second cut, so it's a little greener. But yeah, we got the 375 down here today raking. I took the rake off the 135 just because 135, the steering isn't that great on it, and it's not really all that fun to drive down the road. It's a little vague, the steering. So anyway, just throw it on the 375 and run it on that. It's a little bit overkill, I guess, for the rake, but a little bit more comfortable too, I guess. And seems to be working all right. Maybe next year we'll be using the 1394 on the rake. Who knows? So anyway, I was waiting for Dad to come around the field here again and show you guys, but looks like my uncle hasn't arrived here with the baler just yet. So anyway, beautiful sunny day, kind of warm, not much wind, but good for hay. I think in the last video I did doing hay, someone had commented how our windrows look like shit, and, and they did. I mentioned that half the tines are missing off the rake on that board that the hay, gets thrown against. So anyway, I was on vacation there a couple weeks ago and they fixed that. They put an old mat on it. They didn't finish taking the tines off. I would have did that. But anyway, seems to be working, making a bit nicer of a windrow. It's still leaving a little bit of material. Just an old wore out rake. So I don't spend a whole lot of time talking about this field. It's about 2 kilometers down the road, on the main public road from the farm. So it's kind of a little bit of a pain working down here, but we make the best of it. It needs some fixing up around. Like, you could spend a week or so here with a dozer and excavator and make a nice field with it, but I don't know, we just kind of make do what we got. We used to use it for pasture years ago. I used to have heifers and dry cows down here, and we gave that up probably 10 years ago, I guess. We moved into the new barn, and yeah, like you can see there's a low area kind of right there, and there's another one over the hill, another one over there. So I mean, it could be fixed up and get some more usable ground out of it, but we just get what we get out of it, and that's about it. Looks like my uncle has just arrived with the baler, so we'll start rolling up some hay, I guess. So here behind me on the other side of the field, you can see the other low spot I was talking about. There's some trees in it, just swamp and stuff. Can't really do much with it unless you're going to drain it. Alright, here comes bale number 2. Let's go check it out. See a wasp nest over there behind me. Hit with the rake or the baler. Better get the hell out of here before they find me. I really don't want to get stung repeatedly. Alright, let's go check out that other field I was talking about. We're gonna drive back towards home though. Alright, so I made it to the other field. I was going to get out and talk about it, but There's an enormous amount of deer flies inside the window, like hundreds. Well, anyway, there's a little bit of a crop on it here. I'll get to the other end here and I'll stop. So this field here, we cut it for first cut silage and went in the silo. And then we just left it, and we got a field that's off of this one. There's another little cut across road. This field is actually down the road from the farm as well, on the main highway. I say highway, it's not that busy. It's just a main paved road. But anyway, like I said, we put it in the silo first cut, and we got another field off of this when we came down to cut that. That's only about an acre. It's only a tiny field, but you know, there's usually 8 or 10 bales on it, so it's not, you know, it's not too bad. You know, in the past we've needed it, so we bale it, and it helps. Every bit helps. But anyway, the crop on this field is actually a bit better than we were thinking it was going to be. We thought it was going to be a bit lighter. We didn't even bother looking at it for second cut silage. But anyway, when we came down to cut this one, there's a fair bit on it, and yeah, I thought we might as well cut it. So we cut it, and Dad tedded it out yesterday. So yeah, it should be half decent quality bales on it, and yeah, bonus hay, I guess, because I mean we just go to waste otherwise. So anyway, since I have no idea if that first part recorded or not, there's the field here. It's about 4.5 acres. I don't know exactly what it is. It's less than 5, I think. You can see how the deer flies bouncing off my window and whatnot. But anyway, so it's a long field, but it's not super wide. Like you can see both sides pretty well in the one, you know, camera angle. It's a narrow field, but it's long. So anyway, it's there's not a huge crop on it, but every little bit will help. Alright, so they finished baling up that field down the road this morning, and they moved on to the second field that I showed you in the afternoon. They actually decided to start baling that up. So Dad's down there raking now, and I assume my uncle is probably baling it up, so maybe we'll head down there and check things out, see what's going on. So I'm not really sure how it's turning out on camera, but this stuff is visibly greener than the other stuff we baled earlier this morning. That is just because this is second cut and the plants are actually green when they were cut rather than brown and dead. It is dry. Some of you may also have been wondering what exactly I've been doing all day, and the answer is not much. There I go, laughing at my own jokes again. But I've been just around the barn, you know, keeping the cows topped up with silage and whatnot, and just general chore stuff and some maintenance and miscellaneous stuff. So just been tinkering around home while you know, they were down the road baling, so just kind of doing whatever. Just some shots of the cows. I don't show the cows very much, but there they are. There's a couple. There's a couple. So anyway, just checking in on them here and whatnot. Maybe I'll show you guys some other stuff I've been working on. So another casualty of second cut that didn't actually make it into a video. It happened, I think, the last day we were doing second cut. Was this here? You can see it. This I don't know, cross conveyor chain, I guess it's called, off the front of one of the wagons. So we broke that, and then it broke the main drive chain for the wagon too. So anyway, Dad priced one up. It's like $1,400. I think we're gonna be able to fix this one, and he might have found an aftermarket that's cheaper. It's just like a 550 chain, and then it's got these cross pieces. You guys can see cross pieces on it. So anyway, I was working at that yesterday. I took it out of the wagon, and I just kind of counted links up and whatnot today. So that was one of my little jobs, one of many. But anyway, they all add up to something, I guess. So here's that, where that chain broke. It just goes right across in there. So it broke. Dad had filled the wagon up way over the front here and ended up breaking it. And it broke this chain too, but I was able to get that chain fixed so we could run the wagon. There's still some silage in it, but now that we got the chain fixed, we can run, you know, the beaters and the floor in the wagon to, you know, unload it forward and then just rake it out to get rid of it. So there's not a ton in it, maybe, I don't know, like a couple bucketfuls with the tractor maybe. So anyway, just gotta clean the rest of that out. On a slightly unrelated note, Dad's Challenger is parked out here. He's been working on that. He's got the panels, side panels and the hood painted, and he's working on the fenders, just doing a little bit of filling and crack repair. And he's working on the grill, I think. So that's coming along nicely. If I think of it, I'll show you the panels. And actually, no, I can get the panels at home. I think he's got the panels at home in his I don't know, his garage or something, putting stickers on them. So I can't show you the panels. You have to wait. You have to wait till it's done. It's almost done. Here's another little project tractor that most of you guys probably forgot about, the old 380CK. Anyway, I've been tinkering with this thing. It was working good for a little while there, and then it started missing. I don't know if it's fuel related or what. The only thing that has been replaced on the fuel system is the injectors, and they were kind of questionable. So I might see if the injectors out of that 995 engine that I bought will fit. I think they will, but yeah, we'll try that. If that doesn't work, I'll just buy new reman injectors or whatever. But she needs an in-frame. It's hard to start even when it's warm, like 30 degrees Celsius. You still need to use the thermostat on it to get it going. I mean, so it's in bad need of an in-frame, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to get one. I'll play with it a little bit and probably just move it along. I've had my fun with it, I think. It's not really that great to drive, and it's wicked light on the back end, even with loaded tires. So I got the bush hog on it right now. If I can get it running half decent, I'll do a little bit of bush hogging with it and probably throw it on Kijiji. I took the tires when we sold the Coon. I kept the tires and I put them on the front of this. They're 11L15s, so they look pretty good on there. But anyway, she's just an old tractor. Just an old tractor. The transmission is a little bit awkward on it, and I don't know. On paper it sounds pretty good, but it's not really that great. It's cool. It has the neat factor. Then a couple months ago I bought this thing. I don't know why. The last thing I need is another project, but anyway, I've been restoring that here in the last 2 months or so. It's pretty near done. I just gotta fix up the engine. It's over there laying on the side. And I got a new hydraulic pump for it, and we're gonna throw that in it. That's gonna be for sale because I don't need another one. I already got one. And I don't even need that one really. So yeah. 94 cab is still sitting here. I gotta fix that. This place is a complete disaster in here. It needs a complete clean out, but anyway, I digress. So anyway, later on, when I get the total bale count for the day, I'll let you guys know, and I guess that'll be the end of the video at that point. So I got the final bale count. It's actually the next day, but the main field we did had 32 bales on it, I think. And the important part was that extra field that we didn't plan on doing. There was, I think, 13 or 14 on that, so kind of bonus bales, I guess, a little bit extra. So we're hauling some hay home today. I'll take you guys along for the ride with that. That's first load. We only take 8 on a load. Uncle's gonna take care of the rest of them. That's one load down. 3 more to go off that field. I think probably 8 altogether. Today from before we put it in the barn. I didn't do a video on that. It's in there. Now 85 on daily use. Well, all the hay is home from the field. Just gotta go in the barn now. So that's how we've been stacking them this year. A little bit different than normal. I don't know how it's going to be like getting them out of the barn with the other tractors, but we'll try it, I guess. Anyway, I didn't really plan on showing putting it in the barn, but it was just convenient. I hadn't edited this video yet anyway. That's tonight's project. Should be ready for you guys to watch Sunday morning. So, anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.